on to our next story. We're talking about Jimmy Gait. Hura tete. Maybe if you know that song, Meza vitamins.
Hey.
It's time for you to just
You're
take
coming
out
for
your
everybody
vitamins
today.
and supplements. Kila siku tunapaju. If you know that song word for word, and huratete, please. Now, I don't know if it's just a thing with gospel artists, but a while back, Daddy Owen, after his whole messy separation and divorce from his wife,
Yes.
he came out and gave a criteria for the wife he was looking moving forward, okay? And it was a very kienyeji vibe. It was giving support system.
Yep.
You know, it was giving...
It was giving cook and clean.
Submissive
Cook and clean.
modern woman.
Yo!
And we're like, oh, to which they're on. However, y'all were blowing up his DMs. It's a modern world. You can't be looking for a submissive modern woman. You know, make it make sense. Lakini nyinyi muli to betray. Mkaja kwa DMs. Hadi
Which is ironic because he said no one from Instagram.
See, uko Facebook, mnajijua. You know yourselves. You know yourselves. You know what was happening. DMing that you were wanting to be a submissive wife. Anyway, after a while, he did like soft launch Charlene Ruto, and I was like, oh, you know, if the shoe fits, you know, it kind of makes sense. But anyway, let's shift gears to Jimmy Gait. And he went on an interview with Lynn Ngugi and decided it is violence. Because Lynn Ngugi was like, so we've been seeing you for a hot minute. And at this point, we're like, how old are you?
He's old. He's an old man.
He looks young. He has that Kirk Franklin Pharrell vibe, you know. But at the end of the day, he's been there for amekula chumvi. So the question was, uko na mtu, by the way. Unajua unaweza kuwa unakaa tu hivi kama bachelor. Maybe no matter how grow, you know, like you're not aging because you're living like a bachelor. So she just asked him, do you have like somebody? And he said, by the way, I'm single. I am single because soko imeharibika. And he went on to say, I am not married. I do not know. I am growing older and I don't know if I will ever get married. And then he says, maybe I'm just not very lucky in this field of love. I have been character developed. And it's both ways. Ata I am a character developer to wengine. Aki, man of God. And then goes on to say, mimi sasa sijui nikuwe kama Solomon. By being kama Solomon is like
polygamous
wives or...
What is that?
What's happening, man of God? What is happening? Goes on to say, as a man is a man. Haya. We have those urges.
Yep.
Sasa kinaumana saa zingine. And I'm like, okay.
What does that mean?
And then akasema, akauliza if he has a special person. You know, at times you're single, but there's somebody you're eyeing. You're just waiting to capture them and maybe trap them in some sort of way. Akasema, hawezi kukosa special person, ni kujipanga tu pole pole. So it would be very interesting if you're in a talking stage with Jimmy Gait, and then he goes on Lynn Ngugi's platform and says he's single. Red flag number one, okay? Goes on to say, my ideal woman is like Lynn Ngugi. I would marry you like yesterday. He's looking for a Lynn Ngugi type of person. And then goes to talk about compatibility and how he wants a smart woman who challenges and intrigues him. And of course, there's the physical beauty that he is looking for. And also, you know, inner beauty. Your inner beauty ilikuwa like, by the way. And then after saying he wants a beautiful woman, you know, physical aspect, he goes on to bash the same criteria by saying, a man wants peace at home. But most of these beautiful women, okay, do not give you peace of mind at home. I am not saying all, I don't want to be misquoted, but some of these beautiful women, they are beautiful, but wakiingia kwa nyumba, number one, hajui kupika. Hii criteria is the same one. I'm looking for a submissive modern woman. Hajui kupika, anakupikia mashakura, hakupei peace. They are on a high budget. Them anataka mwende shopping every holiday, anataka ubai kiatu ya 10,000. There is nothing wrong, but sometimes it's very exaggerated. You see, a woman should be understanding. And should be understanding of the financial situation of a man. He goes on the same rant about how women are very opportunistic when it comes to money and they only date, you know, especially beautiful women. So my question to Jimmy Gait and to the audience is it that you cannot afford the criteria because you want a beautiful modern woman, but you're unable to meet the standard that she has put for her. So why do you want her, and then you want her to, like, you know, understand your situation? All I'm saying is, it's giving, I can't afford my type, and that's okay. So don't say soko imeharibika. Work harder. Yeah.
You know, when you see someone and you look at them and you're like, ooh, okay. And when they open their mouth and you're like, eesh, I see why. You know what I mean? It's like everything he said is exactly the reason why he will remain single for I don't know when. And we can already predict the kind of woman he will end up with. No offense to the woman in the future. We are sorry, but we can predict what you're going to look like. Because essentially, what is he saying? He's saying all of these horrible things about the specific people that are potential for him. At the same time, I don't even know what the words are. I mean, this man has been in this market for how long? Hizo siku za huratete na sijui nilikuwa ni juzi tu nilikuwa naomba fare. Hizo siku za kuomba fare when your mamas were looking for you. Like that was the time when women were prime and proper. Yani women walikuwa wanavaa decently according to what the standards are. Women used to be you know that no we didn't even have Instagram back then, did we? Like you get what I'm saying? I think you were in the wrong place. You were in the right time, but you didn't want, I don't know what the words are. You still didn't want, I don't know, Missy Juvenyendasema. Sometimes it's okay to say you're single and you're not searching. You're just living your best life.
Exactly.
Like the way he's saying over there, unajua a man is a man. He's on the signs of those.
Sijui nikuwe
kama Solomon. Like it's giving such misgivings when it comes to what he's looking for. So of course he wants a submissive wife without asking for anything, but he wants to be like Solomon. How will you trap all these women with no money, my friend?
He wants a beautiful woman who does not ask for too much and is his peace and knows how to cook,
He also has thrown a little shade on Lynn Ngugi there because he said he's looking for a woman just like Lynn Ngugi. But beautiful women are unachievable. So what are you saying about Lynn Ngugi? Can you come off? Can you come off this high horse that you're on and be quiet? Can you return to the crevice that you are in and remain there until we forget about you again? Because there was absolutely nothing he said that was substantial. I feel embarrassed, a second-hand embarrassment for all the women that he's with. Because what does that also say about the women that he's with? You know?
Imagine you've been dealing with
You've been dating with Jimmy Gait and anakuambia you're the beautifulest of the beautiful. Kumbe huku nje anasema it's because exactly my statement at the beginning. I see why. End of discussion.